Let us know when we gotta go. Hey, welcome back to RDTV1. This is your girl, your cousin, your best friend, your next door neighbor, Calandra Glenn.
And I'm everybody's cousin, Angela Ramon. And this is the Calandra Glenn and Angela Ramon show on RDTV1, WorldStarHitRadio.com.
Yes.
And we got our peeps in the house.
Yes.
Tony Tatum and his wife Candace. Royalty, everybody give it up.
Yes. Royalty is in the house. And they do royalty. Royalty is in the house. Bow down. Bow down.
We got the blue carpet, but next time we'll be ready.
Hey, that's all right. It's a new thing. That's royalty too, honey.
That's good.
Now, Tony,
thank y'all.
Now, Tony, everybody, if you don't know, this guy has been doing this thing for a long time. He's a great R&B artist, and he made a name for himself right here in the Atlanta area, enough to get the attention of Keith Sweat. And he also was performing with Keith Sweat for a while. Did it for about 6 years, and he came off the road, and he wanted to do his own thing, and he's making his own way right now. And I want you guys to meet Tony Tatum and his wife, and I want him to tell us his beautiful story. Go on, Tony.
What's up, y'all? Again, I go by the name of King, aka Tony Tatum, originally from Saginaw, Michigan. I've been in Atlanta since 1999. It took a while to get some things going. In 2005, after struggling, I got a random phone call, 11:30 at night, and it was a producer. Shout out to Jerry Flowers.
Jerry Flowers. What's up, Jerry?
What's up?
He said, hey Tony, I don't know what you got going on, but I'm sitting right next to Keith Sweat, and he need a background vocalist to go out on the road with him. And he didn't give me a chance to answer. He just gave him the phone. And so he was like, yeah, what's up, man?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
So that's how you do it. So you sang? I was like, yeah. He was like, well, sing something. So I started singing. And he was like, you got my live album back? I was like, yeah, I got it. He was like, okay, well, meet me on the tour bus Thursday morning. That was a Tuesday night. He said, meet me on the tour bus Thursday morning at 4:30. So I couldn't believe it because I had no money in my pocket and I was just depressed. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was working. I had been down here for 6 years. Nothing was working. Everything was just hitting the wall. And that call just blew my mind because I had just borrowed money just to get back to Atlanta.
You know, I felt that excitement too when I got that call, man.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, the day before that, I went to Michigan to be in a play, and as soon as I got there, I drove down in 13 hours. As soon as I got there, it got canceled.
Ain't that how it is?
The guy waited till we get there to tell us that. So I said, Lord, I was just depressed, so I borrowed money, and I had a $300 Buick at the time, and I was like, Lord, please let me just make it back to Atlanta. And so I got back to Atlanta, and before I crossed the Georgia line, that's when he called, and I couldn't believe it. That Thursday, I was just overwhelmed because I went from no money in my account to making some money every week. That was when Keith Sweat and Casey and JoJo, the tour started.
Right.
That was your first blessing, right there.
And I had been singing by myself, and I had been begging, can you get another background singer? Because I had been singing by myself.
Right, but this woman here had to show me the ropes. Because when I got out there, I didn't know how to be a professional. When I got out there, I got on the tour bus, I was excited. I was like, hey, how y'all doing? And everybody was like, hey.
She showed you the ropes too? What?
The ropes. Listen,
I didn't even know.
Let me tell you, listen, I would come.
That was my tour guide.
We would get ready to fly out, right? I would have my rolling bag in one end, and I have my stuff I got out of the cleaners, the suit, so everybody can see it, the plastic is clear. And she was like, put that in your bag. Why? I didn't know. No one ever told me, but she schooled me. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing too much. And then I remember the first show we was in sound check, and I was like trying to call this the news station I was from. I wanted to do an interview. I was like, I was trying to get Keith on the phone. I was just like, and they was just like, just calm down. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't know, you know what I'm saying, how to be a professional, but she taught me a lot on just how to be a professional stage on time.
We call Michi the mama of the road out there, man.
Oh yeah, she didn't play no games.
She takes care of everybody.
You ask a bunch of questions and silly questions.
She takes care of everybody.
Well, people say I'm too serious, but whatever.
When she put them glasses on in the morning, do not talk. You don't want to talk. You didn't do nothing, just don't talk.
A certain time frame, but she don't talk before.
Don't talk. So, you know, but it was
10:30 or 11 or 12 o'clock or something like that. Yeah. You can't talk to her before that.
But that was so valuable because I learned so much how to be a professional, how to be on time, how to dress, how to entertain even tough crowds. Because it was sometimes we had a tough crowd, like for instance, like we would be opening, like say if Frankie Beverly was the headliner or Charlie Wilson. So you know most of those people are just, so they like this.
They're waiting for you to mess up.
20, 30 years, and they like this. I'm saying, so I would see him. He would, you know what he would do? What he do? Jump off the stage, and he'll go to his fans in the back.
He had to do what he got to
So
do.
he made that the front of the stage. So they made the people in the front have to turn around. Now y'all gotta watch the show from the back, because now he's in the back entertaining. So I learned just how to entertain tough crowds, because a lot of people, if people not screaming for you, they get like scared, like, oh, why this person? But he showed us how to like perform the front.
So tell me about that day, because it happened to me when we got the call to do the Wendy Williams show.
That was out of the blue, because I think I had been off the road.
Child, you had been. But
And-
it was like, we got to be in New York tomorrow.
Right, I was like, huh? And they said, can you do the Wendy Williams show? What?
Like, what?
No rehearsals. But
Live? And see, we hadn't been on TV since it was high definition. Whoever made high definition, I'm going to get you. Because there's a lot going on with high. Let me tell you something. After you done ate Chinese food and drank all night, you got a bloated face. Now you got to go live on TV Monday. That's not good.
no rehearsals.
No rehearsals.
On a host that want to pick you apart.
There you
Y'all
go.
know Wendy Williams,
Live.
hunty. Yes, you got South
So,
Vegas 7.
Tell us what was that like? The audience, the stage, the setting. Is it as big as it looks, or is it a small studio? How did it look? I mean, tell me about that
It's
experience.
pretty small. It's smaller than what it looks on TV, so angles make it look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But it's still intense, because once you get out there, like, I don't know if, did we see her before that?
No, we just.
So it's like when she get out there, she just
when
you on
she got out
the
there.
couch, and there's no like icebreaker. It's like, here go the question.
Go straight to
So what happened back in? And he's like, and your response. So you were on live TV.
Oh, wow.
And so that's how it can make and break you.
So tell us how you got to team up with your wife, Candace Tatum.
Right.
So after I left Keith or whatever.
Cause you left, I did too.
Okay.
Angela, when you leave.
Let's,
Anyway,
let's be nice now.
Right. That's another interview.
I'm just
But no, after I left Keith, I started getting into the wedding band business. But I started as a singer first.
Okay.
And so I didn't know anything about it. And so when I started doing that and traveling with the bands on Saturdays, doing corporate events and wedding events, I was like, wow, this is a big business. So I started watching and seeing how it worked. And then at that same time, before I started it, well, I had my last, couple $1,000. And I met my wife at that time. And we were just dating at that time. And at that point, I think I just moved in or something like that. Because it was just like, I was just like.
You moved in? He moved in with you?
I moved
Candace?
in.
Candace, he moved in with you?
Yeah. So, but
struggling musician.
But this is the thing, and it's all gonna come back to that king and queen, and why we call each other king and queen, because at that time we didn't have a lot, you know, and we were just trying to figure out. We just had goals and dreams, just us. You know, we had kids, so it's like, okay, how do we figure this out? So, but we still treat each other with respect. But I went to her and I was like, listen, I only got $3,000 left. If you pay the bills for 2 months, now we're not married yet. You pay the bills for 2 months. And in 2 years, you're gonna be self-employed. And she just looked at me like, what are you talking about? I was like, if you pay the bills for 2 months, in 2 years, you're gonna be self-employed. And all I needed her to say was, okay. And
Girl, you said okay, girl.
Oh yeah, definitely.
when she said that, as a man, it just did something to me.
That's all right.
Like, I feel like every eye was gonna be defeated.
Gave you an inner strength.
So Candace, let me
Yeah.
ask you what was going
So-
through your mind at this time and all this, going through this, and you know his story and stuff, and he moving in. What was going through your mind right now?
Honestly, I was just down for it. I just believe in him. I've always believed in him. His potential, his ambition, his drive
There
has
you
always
go.
been through the roof.
Right.
It's not always about what's right in front of you. You gotta
Right.
have faith to be able to see past stuff sometimes.
Lord
And
have
that's how I was
mercy, ain't
raised, so
that
it was
the
nothing.
truth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So what do you guys have coming up next? I mean, what are you guys into right now?
Of course, we're promoting the Crispy Clean single. Make sure you get that on all
Crispy
social media outlets.
Hey, y'all live like the kids. We gonna play that. Y'all got to get that.
That's what we're doing. We're getting ready in September 15th. We're getting ready to. Well, we've been teaming up with Ronnie DeVoe and Shamari DeVoe.
I saw that.
And Martez and Wadrina with the Married for Life, the Walk, and the Couples Mixer. So they're getting ready to. It's a tour that's happening. It's just taking place. There's more and more dates being added. But our next show within is Chesapeake, Virginia, September 15th.
That is good.
Anybody that's there, make sure you come.
That's right.
Things are moving for you.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
It happens when when you move. But you know, I'm so blessed to have known you and met you, Tony, and then to meet your beautiful wife, and to be at your party this January when you did the Harlem Themes. That was great.
That was off the chain.
And y'all performed. That was just on a whole nother level. That was. It wasn't a white party, y'all. You didn't have to wear black. It was.
It was a 20 thing.
thing.
Come fly. But let me say, he's a very humble guy. He's got a lot going on, and he's always a very giving guy. And I'm just glad to know you, my friend.
Man, you too, man.
Glad to know you too.
But I still with Kalanja, I know we got off of it, but you got to understand like what you taught me on the road with Keith, and I know we never talked about it, but what that did for me was that matured me. So now I'm mature. I'm still learning things, but now we have bands. Now we have other people that look at, like I looked at her. We have people that look up to us, that look for knowledge, experience, how to perform, how to be on time. I'm dead serious. So if she had not did that, then we wouldn't have our bands, because I wouldn't went to my wife and been like, so that was amazing.
Make me cry.
She keeps it straight out on the road.
I appreciate that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all just want me to cry on the line, right?
Yes,
that's right.
I just never know. I just try to be, you know, a lot of people say I'm too serious and I'm whatever, but I just try to be, you know, you have to be that way in this industry. It's no room for, people come to your shows to see you fail. Like they actually get front row seats to see you mess up and to see you hit the wrong note, so they can put it on social media. So you have to almost be. I know nobody's perfect, but you have to be that way sometimes. Right. And hearing you say that, see how y'all gonna come make me cry?
Look,
ain't nobody trying to cry.
Right.
No, because you could have kept it to yourself.
Yeah, and that would have. I needed
on.
that. Nobody had ever showed me that. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, because that's helping. You're paying it forward with your knowledge.
For knowing that I made a difference.
Yeah, thank you. For real.
Wow. Well, okay. So we gonna play that song out into the commercial.
Let's go.
This is introduce y'all song.
Crispy Clean.
Crispy Clean by Royalty. Let's get it. Download it too. All social outlets.
Yes. It's Crispy. Tell them again where you can download it and give it your social media.
Oh, yeah, it's available on YouTube. It's available on
iTunes, Apple Music.
Yeah. It's available
We haven't
everywhere.
heard from her too much. Listen.
Oh, okay, I'm Queen. Hey, everybody. You can find our music on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify. It's available everywhere. Check it out.
Yeah, check this song out. Y'all give it up one more time for Royalty.
At Royalty.
Yes.
Royalty Duo.
Y'all download it, get it, y'all. Come on. Come on, y'all. Y'all remember it and then follow them.
Yeah, I smell so good.
Hey.
Just stepped out the chair and got my hair chopped up. Like I knew I would. Spitting game like a preacher, like a Sunday school teacher. Can y'all testify? It ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. Now everybody get on my vibe.
Temptation.
Hey.
Something like I got something like in my head. Contagious.
Hey.
I'm blazing. And
Come on, everybody.
Crispy Clean.
I'm lit like the Krispy Kreme sign.
From the top to the bottom.
Hey.
From the top to the bottom. Let's go. Come on.
Kreme. I'm lit like the Krispy Kreme sign.
But you don't hear me though. But you don't hear me though. But you don't hear me though. Now everybody do the word, get down like I'm cool like Morris Day. Got money in the bank, got commas at the commas. My ex can't break me. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Too bored, but that came from. Better know that I'm willing and able. I'm turning up 2 shots of fun.
That's right.
Oh, snap.
What? Yes. Ow.
Look here, baby.
Look here now.
I'm feeling so sexy, baby.
I'm lit like the Krispy Kreme sign.
RDTV1.
From the top to the bottom. From the top to the bottom.
Radio.com. Royalty. The Calandra Glenn and Angela Ramon show.
But you don't hear me though. But you don't hear me though. But you don't hear me though.
Yeah. Come on, y'all.
Get yours in.
Come on, y'all.
Y'all pick it up. Royalty in the house tonight.
Come on, download it. Support real music. This real R&B. This is what y'all been asking for. Come
But you don't hear
on.
me though. But you don't.
I'm Crispy.
Hey. I'm what? I'm Crispy.
Come on, y'all.
You know how you be looking down.
I'm Crispy.
Crispy.
Hey.
Crispy.
But you don't hear me though. But you don't hear me though. But you
All
don't
right,
hear me.
y'all. Give it up for Royce.
Yeah. Uh-oh, y'all. I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
dropped the
It's all
phone.
good. It's all good. They
We
still
having
in
fun
it.
up in here.
Okay. Yeah. All righty now.
We're going to take a break, I'm assuming. And we're going to come back
With the
shortly in
Calendula.
2 minutes. We need to see y'all here for the Calendula or the Throw It segment.